welcome to a brand new Sportscast Jersey football chat. Today we are looking back at yesterday's under-21s Marathi with their captain, Jersey captain, Jamie Watling. How are you doing, Jay?
Yeah, struggling to get my head around it yesterday, but all good.
Good stuff, good stuff. Well, first and foremost, we'll go before the game, team meeting and stuff. Jay, you were named captain. How much does that mean to you to represent Jersey and captain a team in the Marathi as well?
Yeah, a lot to me personally. I've come up through the age groups, played a lot of Jersey football, but not once have I been captain. Obviously, unfortunate circumstances as to why I was skipper. Sammy Sutcliffe, our usual captain, got injured in the week leading up to the game, which meant I had to step in. But yeah, really proud to captain the lads, actually.
Yeah. How was preparation in leading up to the game? Obviously, Sammy was a big blow. Obviously, missing a few other players as well. Sorry. How was preparation? Obviously, still a strong side going into it.
Yeah, it was a weird one. Marathi is usually played in sort of April, May time towards the end of the season. Not sure why this Marathi was played this early. So we didn't have too long to prepare, obviously, early in the season. But Paul got a good squad together, a really young squad, actually. Some players who I'd never played with before in my life. But yeah, it was good. We had a few sessions in the weeks leading up to it. And you could just tell we didn't need too long to gel as a team. We produced some good stuff. Played against the Bulls the week before and played some nice football against them, which is just a credit to the lads and their ability to slot into any team, really.
Yeah, definitely. Moving on to the game, and obviously the day itself, the weather was horrendous for starters, so that played a big factor, in my opinion. Obviously, I was there as well. But how do you look back at the game and reflect on it now? There's been 24 hours to look back.
Yeah, it's still very fresh. I'm still sort of trying to get my head around the way the game went. I mean, we knew what we signed up for when we were playing against Guernsey in Guernsey. Paul Renton, our coach, said it was going to be a physical game. It was. Some decisions weren't going to go our way. Again, that happened as well. Yeah, it was your typical Marathi. It was feisty, end-to-end stuff. I thought we dealt with the pressure of the game well. None of the lads, no matter how young they were, looked to shy away from the game, which was good. In reflection, I feel like we lost the game in those clinical areas. You're not going to get many chances in a Marathi. Guernsey proved to take their chances well, and we maybe could have taken chances in hindsight. But the game could have gone either way, really.
Yeah, I agree as well. And you look back, there was 3 moments where Guernsey cleared off their line. There was a few chances go. Well, we missed a few chances. So I agree with you there. And obviously, there was a red card. A little word on Baz and how the team have got around him since.
Yeah, I mean, the red card was unfortunate. In my opinion, the first yellow was debatable. The second yellow happens. Barry, unfortunately, was on the wrong side of a decision yesterday. But we know the qualities Barry's got. He's a young lad as well. He's got loads of Marathis in his future coming up. Again, like I said, he was unfortunate yesterday, but I'm sure he'll prove his worth in future Marathis. None of the lads blamed him whatsoever. It could have happened to anyone on the day. And I'm sure he'll bounce back way stronger.
Yeah, definitely agree. And he's a big talent, and you shouldn't let this kind of dwell on this for too long as well. Moving on now to kind of how did Paul come and speak to you guys, and how was the reflection immediately after the game, I guess, as well?
Yeah, it was a tough take, really. I know for myself personally, that's the first game against Guernsey I've lost, and a few of the other lads in the team, it was their first time. So it was a weird feeling for us. Paul, obviously a very experienced manager, settled us down, managed to help us get over it eventually. But But at the same time, it's a learning curve, especially for those younger players who have many more Marathis to come. It's something that you've got to get used to and relish that feeling after losing a Marathi, to hopefully come back in future years and use that feeling and bounce back from it. For me personally, last Marathi was gutting to lose. But for the younger lads, I think it will be an empowering experience for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And on yourself, how much have you enjoyed the Marathis over the years, and how much did you enjoy them, I guess, is the question.
I was always a bit of a nervous player going into the Marathi. I know speaking to other players like Sammy, for example, he's so excited going into a Marathi. Personally, it's the feeling before it is hard to overcome. But once you get down, you get playing, you're in the zone. And coming out of that with a win, which I've experienced a few times, it's a quality feeling for sure. Experiencing that as a team, some of the highs and lows of the game. Obviously, yesterday was a low for us, but I've had many of highs in my previous Marathis. But yeah, it's an experience. Whether you win or you lose, it's an experience. You come out the back of it a better player and in a better mindset for future games. So yeah, no, I've loved my experience playing Marathis.
Yeah, definitely. Final kind of question on the Marathis and Marathi yesterday. For those younger players, like, how important is it to, like you say, use that experience and use it as extra motivation for the Marathis coming up this season, but also the 21s Marathi next season?
Yeah, well, the Marathis is some of the younger lads playing today have got a chance later on in the season in their respective years to bounce back from the defeat we took yesterday. So like I had a little word with Conor O'Keefe, who I think's maybe 16, 17. He got 15, 20 minutes at the end of the Marathi yesterday. And I said, you're going to be in such a better shape when you come to play your age group Marathi. You'll have all this experience you would have played in a big game. And hopefully that will influence them when it comes to their Marathis.
Yeah, definitely. Final question for you. Obviously, you got a big season coming up with St. Peter's. How much are you enjoying it, and what are the big goals for the club this year?
Yeah, I've loved my time with St. Peter's so far. I can't fault the setup up there. The coaches are brilliant. The technology is brilliant. The lads are top class. It's looking real exciting as to where we can go this season. The goal this season is to obviously win it all. We got a bit lucky with one of the cups earlier on in the season. But we just build from here, keep training, keep working hard. The setup's good, the players are good, we're looking good. Hopefully we can go all the way.
Yeah, definitely. And for you personally, final question, mate. Is Jersey Bulls and Jersey senior team a goal for you?
I try not to look too far ahead. I just try to enjoy my football, play the best I can, help out the team. And I'll see if opportunities come, I'm definitely open to taking them. But I'm not looking too far ahead. I just want to take every game how it comes. And yeah, we'll see what happens this season.
Definitely, mate. Thank you for your time, and unlucky yesterday to you and all the lads. Obviously, I was there. It was great to be around the team during the day before the game, and obviously experience what it's like to lose after the game, but see the team come together and support each other. So well done yesterday, even though the result wasn't what you wanted.
Perfect. Yeah, and thanks for really appreciate it.
Brilliant, mate. Thank you to everyone that's watched this episode. Another episode is coming soon.